Okay, so what I thought I would do is do a video of how I solve the problems in our review sheet. I'm going to do them one at a time, and they will be posted here on my YouTube channel. All right, so here is our first problem. The fastest animal sprinter is the cheetah, reaching speeds of 113 kilometers per hour. Before I go any further, I want to convert that into meters per second. Okay, because I don't want to work in kilometers per hour. So I've already done that for us, and that gives me 31.4 meters per second. Okay. A gazelle goes running past a resting cheetah at 13.4 meters per second. It takes the cheetah 2 seconds to react, and then another 2 seconds to reach its top speed. Will the cheetah have caught the gazelle by the time it reaches its top speed? And then, if the cheetah can only maintain its top speed for 15 seconds, will it catch the gazelle? Okay, and I have my answers there in red. All right, so let's see. What we need to know first for my first question is, if it's to catch it, how far will they go? So here's what I know. My gazelle is running at 13.4 meters per second. And it is going to run at that speed for 4 seconds. Where am I getting 4 seconds? The 2 seconds where the cheetah has not reacted, and then the 2 seconds that it takes to reach its top speed. So my gazelle is going to be running for 4 seconds. Since I know the gazelle's velocity and the gazelle's time, I can say the distance that the gazelle goes, and I'm using the G for the gazelle, is equal to the gazelle's velocity times its time. So that's going to be 13.4 meters per second times 4 seconds, which means that my gazelle runs for a distance of 53.6 meters. Okay. So now that I know how far my gazelle has gone, now I want to know how far is my cheetah going to go. But it's more complicated because my cheetah is initially at rest. So my cheetah is going to experience acceleration. And I can't use that equation that I just used with acceleration. So what I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to set up my kinematics equations. So I'm going to say VF, VI, A, T, and X. And what I know is that I start from rest and I reach a speed of 31.4 meters per second. I also know that it takes me 2 seconds to reach that top speed. Why is it 2 seconds here and not 4 that I saw with the gazelle? That's because, as we said, the cheetah is going to take 2 seconds to react. So the cheetah is only running for 2 seconds, not the full 4 that the gazelle is running. Okay. So I'm going to need to know the cheetah's acceleration in order to find out the distance that it travels. So I need to find A. So let's see. I know VF, I know VO, VI, and I know T. So that means I can say VF equals VI plus AT. And my initial velocity is 0. So that means my acceleration is my final velocity divided by the time, or 31.4 meters per second, divided by 2 seconds, which means that my cheetah's acceleration is 15.7 meters per second squared. Now that I know its acceleration, I now can figure out what distance the cheetah will run in that time period. Now to do that, I can use either of my other two kinematics equations, but I'm going to pick this one. The reason I'm going to pick this one is I know that my initial speed was 0, so it becomes a very easy equation to use. So my distance is going to be 1/2 my acceleration times my time squared. Now, before I get my answer, I want to think back to this answer here. That's how far my gazelle went. If I get an answer greater than or equal to 53.6, my cheetah will catch the gazelle. If my answer comes out less than 53.6, my gazelle has not been caught. So let's see. I hit this into my calculator, and I get 31.4 meters, which is less than 53.6. So I can say that no, my cheetah has not caught the gazelle at this point. Okay, so that is part A. Now let's look at part B. Part B says, if the cheetah can only maintain its top speed for 15 seconds, will it catch the gazelle? So I'm going to do something similar here, but now my cheetah is running at its top speed, and that's going to be a constant speed. But my gazelle is still running. So what I want to know is, how long is it going to take my cheetah to catch up with it? So here's what I know. My gazelle is going to run a certain distance in that whatever time period that is. My cheetah has to run that same distance plus the difference between where it is and where the gazelle is. And that, if I just subtract, gives me 22.2 meters. So my cheetah has to run whatever distance the gazelle runs plus the 22.2 meters that it's behind. Now, I don't know how far my gazelle is going to run, but I can say that it's the velocity of the gazelle times however long it runs for, plus the 22.2 meters. That's equal to the velocity of the cheetah times however long it runs for. And those two times are the same. How do I know they're the same? Because the cheetah catches it. Okay, if it catches it, They've been running for the same amount of time at that point. So my gazelle runs at 13.4 times t plus 22.2. My cheetah runs at 31.4 times however long that time is. Now it's just an algebra problem. 22.2 equals 31.4t minus 13.4t. I'm sure you can figure out the algebra. I hit that into my calculator. T works out to be only 1.23 seconds. That's how long it will take the cheetah at its top speed to catch the gazelle. And we've solved our first review problem. Okay? I will see you for review problem 2 in the next video.